you're needing to let go of something. And you're not. I'm seeing some blocked energy here with all of these reverse cards. I also had the curiosity card from a different deck fall onto the floor. So that tells me that perhaps I'm hearing you are no longer being curious about something. I'm hearing curiosity killed the cat. Perhaps you're afraid to look into something further. You may be not wanting to go down a road, go into a corner of your mind. I'm hearing shadow work. There's something that you're needing to let go, but you're not ready. But I'm hearing once you do let go, we're going to be able to reverse all these cards and make them upright. So you are Temperance in reverse is lack of balance and harmony. You're feeling stalled out right now. The Chariot is all about movement, and in the reverse is telling me that you're stuck. You're in this stagnant energy. You're being asked on the bottom of the deck of our Woodland Wardens, you're being asked to go through this metamorphosis. And I'm hearing that some of you are afraid to change. Life is good enough, I'm hearing, and you don't want to, even though you're on the cusp of something bigger, you don't see that necessarily, and you don't want to go there just yet. And I'm not here to push you in any direction. I'm just letting you know what the cards are saying and what the energy is. I'm getting this nudge, feeling like your guides are trying to gently push you onto this path that's meant for you, that's going to work out in your favor. But there's an older version of you, or this cycle that you're going through, that you're not prepared to let go of. And it's stalling you out. You're feeling this lack of harmony too. Good news is we have the strength in the upright position. This is telling me, this is Leo energy. This is bright, shining, here I am. But this is also the inner strength that you need in order to let go and be reborn and go through that metamorphosis. You have that strength. We have 2 aces in the reverse. So this is telling me that you have opportunities knocking at your door, I'm hearing. This determination and spark with the wands is there, but it's almost like you need the mental breakthrough, the idea, the inspiration first, and it's being blocked. So the devil, this Capricorn energy, is all about working really hard. And the fact that it's in reverse, now if this was upright, I would say that you are chained to some limiting beliefs and that you can unchain yourself, that they're loosely bound here. However, because it's in reverse, I'm actually getting the idea that you've done a lot of shadow work. I might be speaking to someone who has put in a lot of work and now is wondering, yes, on the bottom of the deck, you've put in a lot of work towards something and it didn't pay off. And now you're stepping back and wondering why, and why did I work so hard? And was it worth it? So you've done the work, but you're still needing to let go of something. The 7 of Pentacles here is all about working hard and then pausing to reflect on whether or not you're enjoying what you're doing. I think you've lost the curiosity. I think you've lost this zest, this something that's needed for you to be happy, to be fulfilled, to have purpose, to have that harmony and that balance here. And it stalled you out. So what can the collective do? What can the collective do to help them get through this? Okay, we have the Tower in reverse. You've been through something. I feel like this is tied to our Devil card. So in the recent past, you've had stuff crumble around you. And it stalled you out and it made you feel like, what's the point? Why am I doing any of this? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. I'm hearing that you had something, you put your all into something you thought was going to work, and then when it didn't, you wanted to give up. But you're being asked not to. You're being asked to metamorphosize. I don't know if that's the right word, but you're being asked to transform, and you're being told you have that strength. Page of Pentacles. This is a curiosity card right here, and it came out upright. I think that's it. I think that's our answer, that you need to find something that floats your boat. I'm hearing like you need to find something that makes you excited again, because this, whatever this was that you put everything into, and I'm hearing it petered out or it just like fell flat. The reason that happened is that it wasn't exactly meant for you. There was something else. I'm hearing you're meant for greater than that. And it's these opportunities here that you're almost blocking because you put so much into the other. So you're asking to get curious, to, I'm hearing research, to look into something. Maybe there's something that I'm hearing like poo-pooed or like kind of cast aside, disregarded, that you're being asked to go back and re-look at. Yeah, you're being asked to let go of the venture that did not work. It was not meant for you. And it's not to say that all parts of it were a waste of your time. None of it was a waste. You needed to go through that. And I'm hearing it was like a whole thing. Like you needed to go through that journey so that you could be this best version of yourself now. You're being told to hold on. You're just in this phase of, I'm getting like the caterpillar butterfly. Like you're in the phase of things all coming together, but you have to I'm hearing put in a little bit more work, and I don't want to make it sound like, I mean, I feel like this collective has been working really hard. It's not going to feel like work. That's it. When you find what it is that you need to be doing, it won't feel like work. And that's how you're going to know. So get excited about something that makes you excited. When you can do that, the things will come together. You'll be able to reverse these energies here, these blocked energies, simply by getting curious, by researching, I'm hearing watching YouTube videos. Like find something that makes you excited. What are you passionate about? Then find others that are doing it and watch that. Oh yeah, we've got a new journey. The leap of faith. Take that. Find your tribe. I'm hearing find your group. Celebration or group coming in reverse. That actually is making me think that don't be fooled. Okay, so yes, you're on a new journey. You're going to get curious. The page is all about stepping into this new excitement and love of life and journey and exploration. So you're headed there. You're leaving behind what didn't work for you, but be mindful. Don't be a fool. I'm hearing don't go after the next shiny thing. Really think about what it is that is true to you, that is authentic. Because I have a feeling here with this card, you might be You might easily find another group to follow just to find out that it's a dead end. You're going to know, though, with the Page of Swords, this is insight. This is mental clarification, this ability to see through things. We also have so we have 2 3s in reverse, Pentacles and Cups. 33 could be significant, 333. I'm hearing a flash in the pan. There's going to be something that is tugging at you. It might be trending. It might be popular. It might make you think that you'll belong to something, that it's for you. But you're being told here that, again, this is super optimistic and everything's great and happy. Just be mindful that not everything is meant for you. You will find your group, though. You will find your group. How will the collective know what's meant for them? Starting over. The snake and the fern. So yes, you are starting over. Snakes could be significant. We are in the year of the snake right now, year 9. Ferns could be significant. Confidence. We've got the pumpkins for October, November. Yeah, you're being asked to not conform. I'm hearing don't conform to fit in. Maybe your last venture was that. Maybe your last journey was trying to be somebody you weren't, or trying to do what you thought was cool. I'm hearing like what you thought was trending, and you were conforming, but it wasn't for you. You didn't fit. And now you know that. And now you're being asked to start over, to have that confidence, graceful persistence here. Have that curiosity. Think outside the box, I'm hearing. Think outside the box. I heard this thing recently where we were all created here by the divine, for a reason. We were all created to think in our own way so that we could bring a piece to the puzzle of humanity, of the entire world. So if we are conforming and following always, then we're really not doing what we're here to do. We all have this purpose. So you could be holding on to something that's needed in this very moment, at this exact time. And maybe, again, maybe you thought with your previous venture, your journey, that was the right thing. It was seemingly perfect. Maybe it even fell into your lap and made you feel like this is what I must do because it presented itself. It was an opportunity, so I took it. And then it didn't pan out because it really isn't. And you learned stuff from it. You learned, I'm hearing ways of organizing. So perhaps this was a desk job. You learned abilities, I'm hearing. You learned traits that you needed to then take and do something else with, to do your own thing with. Because your own thing is what the world needs. An ending. Yeah, so starting over and ending. Like you are putting to bed, we've got the death card from the beginning. That's our ending. We're putting to bed what did not work for us. And now we're moving forward. And you're going to be mindful this time about not jumping into something that is conforming. I'm getting the sense that the person I'm speaking to, the group of people I'm speaking to, are those that have so much to offer, but are lacking the confidence in themselves, and for whatever reason. You're being asked to tap into that confidence because why not? Why not? I'm hearing, what's the worst that can happen? Really think about that. I like when I see things like, what's the worst that could happen is a way of kind of pushing yourself into something, but also asking yourself, what's the best that could happen? Like being that fool, that optimistic mindset of show me the best, what could happen? I think this collective is shifting and it's super exciting. Like this is a time for you to make monumental shifts to prove yourself. I'm hearing to others, yes, but I'm also to yourself. Don't beat yourself up for something that didn't work. Even if you put your heart and soul into it, it wasn't for nothing. I'm hearing it not for nothing. Like you needed to do that. But now you also need to let it go. And when you let it go, you'll be able to transform. You'll be able to start over, have that rebirth, find that zest for life. Okay, I'm being told to leave it right here. If this resonated, please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know you're here, and I hope to see you in the next one.